Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here, welcome back. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Oop. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today we're going to read for the Taurus Collective. The Taurus Collective on why did they do it? I've been reading a lot of general readings, just what Spirit wants you to know, so I figured I would ask some specific questions. And today, our specific question is, why did they do it? Why did they do it, Taurus? So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Every little like helps put me in the algorithm. Every little hello is super special to me. I love it when you guys say hello. So hello. And obviously subscribing. Sometimes they unsubscribe you, so you got to check that little notification bell, make sure you're still subscribed. So Taurus, let's see why they did it. Why did they do it? Taurus, why did they do it? Universe, Source, Spirit, please give me the best reason of why they did it for Taurus. However it resonates for them. Taurus, why did they do it? What does Spirit want you to know about why they did it? For Taurus. Why did they do it, Taurus? Why did they do it? Why did they do it? Why did they do it? Whatever it is for you, why did they do it? Ace of Cups in the reverse. So they did not want to proclaim any sort of new love. They did not want to start on any new love adventures. They didn't feel the need to start anything new. The Ace of Cups, yeah, they didn't feel the need to start anything new. They didn't want to celebrate. They didn't want any new friends. They didn't want a new lover. They don't want, like, they're not ready for it. They didn't have that initial, like, they might have felt like you were pressuring them to make a decision. Like they felt like they were backed in a corner about making decisions, so they didn't. They didn't want to. They didn't want to have anything new. They didn't want to have anything new. They didn't want to have any new celebrations. Like they might be in a time of hermit mode, you know? But they definitely didn't have any new love. You know? They don't This is the new love card, the new inspiration of love, the new seeds of love planted. They didn't want to take on that new celebration of love. Like I feel like they felt like they were pressured. They might have other options. You know, they might be looking at all of their options. They might have too many options, and they felt like they were pushed into a corner, and they didn't want to start anything new. They didn't want to celebrate. They're too stuck on their past, you know? They're stuck on their past. They're not over it. So they don't want to start anything new with anyone, which is actually really healthy, you know? And pressuring them is definitely not going to get them to change their mind. Yeah, they're carrying a lot of burden. I think they're carrying a lot of burden from the past. And they're still fixated on what happened to them before. So they definitely don't want to start anything new because they feel like it's just going to be the same thing that it was before. You know, but pressuring them in love is definitely not, with the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands, like pressuring them to make a decision, pressuring them to, you know, come see you, to call you, to, you know, like it's not going to make them do what you want them to do. It's actually just going to push them away. I think this person is in hermit mode and is still fixated on the past. Yeah, they're still feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, there's something from the past that they're still fixated on. So, and you can't fix them, Taurus. Like, you can't fix them by letting them be with you, you know? Like, we have this idea that to get over one person, we got to get on top of another or under another, you know? And it doesn't work like that. I don't think this person is ready. They're not ready. We have the Judgment in reverse. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust their intuition. They don't trust their judgment calls. They feel real backed into a corner. Yeah, they don't love themselves enough yet. They don't feel like they're lovable. The Nine of Cups in reverse. They feel like they've made a lot of reckless decisions, you know, so they don't trust themselves. They're still feeling really out in the cold, and they have no desire to move forward. Like they're still stuck on this past situation, this past hurt, you know, and they don't want to take any new leaps of faith in the realm of love. They don't want to have any they don't want to let anybody in so that they don't get hurt. But this person ain't going anywhere. They're kind of in hermit mode, but they're still really stuck and fixated on their past. And pressuring them is not going to get them to change their mind. It's just going to push them away. They're not going to tell you that, though, because they probably don't even know it themselves. Yeah, they don't even know. The Hangman in the reverse. They don't even see it for themselves. But they don't want any sort of fights. They don't want, they're tired of feeling disappointed. They just don't want, they don't want to put any new cups out there. They don't want to give their cup away. They're holding on to the only cup that they have. And they're not ready. They're not ready to make this love offer, because they're still so fixated on the past. They're still so fixated on the hurt that they have. And if you're pressuring them, it's just going to make it worse. You know, that it's just going to push them away. So make sure if you really, really love this person and really want them to heal and really want them, you know, as a part of your life, then make sure that you are enjoying who they are, not who you want them to be. Because we have the Lovers in reverse. They're not ready to make this choice, so don't pressure them into making that choice. All right, Taurus, they're just not ready. They're still fixed and focused on their past hurt, and they have not healed from whatever's happened to them. And pressuring them is not going to make it any better. It'll just end up pushing them away. All right? Those are your quick why did they do it for the Taurus collective. I love you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Nacho Mama out. Vroom, beep, beep.